What's going on, Buck Bronco fam? Today we're gonna do tires. Tires for your Bronco. I'm gonna give you my top 3 Bronco tire setups that I think you guys will love. And obviously, there's more than 3 brands of tires that you can look at, but these are my top 3. So first, it's gonna be Nitto. Nitto tires. I ran them on so many rigs. I know a lot of you guys run them. They are by far my top 1, 2, and 3 for sure. There's a couple different options for you guys, whether you want to go full MT or aggressive AT. And now there's, I consider them like hybrid tires, that kind of stuff. So let's take a look. So at first, you can see that, they have we'll start with the king of tires. This is the Trail Grappler. This is going to give you that MT, that full MT that I love the look of. Necessarily good for off-road. They do behave pretty well on-road as well. So that by far is my favorite Nitto tire, which is the Trail Grappler. I'm going to be quick with these two. That way, you guys, can take a look at them yourself and see which one's best for you. Now, these are aggressive. As they wear, they will get loud, but that's you're a Bronco and you're made to take it off-road. So now we can get into a Ridge Grappler. Ridge Grappler is kind of a step down, and it's pretty aggressive tire. The sidewall is still aggressive. It has a nice, hybrid tire look, it is a hybrid, and that would be my number 2 pick. I've ran these on road. They perform great on road and off road. So that would be my number 2 Nitto. Then they have obviously the full-on mud grappler, which would be above the trail grappler. So these are full, Bubba tire, type thing. Very great for off-road, not necessarily great on-road, but you expect that from a full mud terrain. And then you have the Terra Grappler. This is made majority for on-road behavior. So, take a look at this if you're just driving it on the highway, when a quiet tire. This is like a perfect example of, that Bronco owner that just wants to drive it on the highway and doesn't want to really take it off-road, but maybe a little bit. They still perform off-road as well. So those are your 4 Nitto tires that I would recommend. So let's get into my other top pick would be the Toyo tire. Very similar to the Nittos, and we would jump onto that because they're manufactured in the same factory, or so I heard. They start with the MT, which is their full MT. This is a great looking tire, guys. This is probably the best looking tire of anyone that I've seen. The Toyo Mt, it runs great. It's on-road, off-road. They do get loud as they wear down, just like the Trail Grappler, but they are one of the best looking tires in my opinion. The sidewall is awesome looking, and they by far one of the that's not it, but you can see here, awesome looking tire. Now you can we'll go to their hybrid tire, which is the Toyo Open Country RT. This is similar to the Ridge Grappler. Nice, hybrid design, semi-aggressive sidewall, great for on-road, off-road, will perform on both, and is a good pick if you're highway and off-road, weekend warrior, and do perform well off-road as well. And then they have some of their other less aggressive tires, which would be their Open Country AT. This would be similar to the other Nitto. That's mainly for highway with some off-road capability as well. Great pick regardless of what you do with your Bronco too. If you want a quieter tire on the road, and something that still is good for your weekend off-roading. They do have some other ones, but those are my top 3 that I'm going to go with on this one. Nitto does have a Recon Grappler now too. So they have a lot of tires coming out, but those are the top 3 Toyos that I wanted to show you. So now we're going to get into basically where we talk about my third pick, which I actually am currently running on my rig, is the Cooper tires. These Cooper tires are great. I love them. The first time I ever ran a Cooper was on my Bronco currently. Now I am running their basically their STT Pros. Their STT Pros is their most aggressive tire, and I absolutely love them. They look badass. It's so aggressive on the sidewall, Everybody constantly asking me what tire they are when they come up to my rig. And you can see here, they just look awesome. Aggressive design, and they're very quiet. Unbelievably, they're so quiet, and obviously they perform well off-road as well. So take a look at this if you can't find the Nitto or the Toyo and you want something else. Great pick. They are the SCT Pros. Now they do have some other options. They have some less aggressive options like the Discoverer. Here the sidewall is very plain on those. That's not really my cup of tea. As you can see here, they have some other ones like an AT3, but primarily when I ask people what they run with the Cooper, it's primarily the SCT Pros because they're such a great tire. So those are my top 3 tires for your Ford Bronco. So take a look at all those tires. Availabilities depending on when you can get them. 35s, 33s, all the way up to 40s. Most of those also come in 40s as well, depending on your rim size as well. So thank you for watching. I appreciate it, guys. Please subscribe to the channel. Subscribe. I got more stuff coming. Please subscribe. Help build the channel. I appreciate it. Thanks.